Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I want to talk about two funguses that are very common in our area. That's brown patch and that's take-all root rot. They're both very different funguses. They both can be very deadly. Take-all root rot tends to be more deadly than a brown patch or large patch, if you will. Brown patch, large patch, it affects the blade of grass. You'll notice the symmetrical circles in your yard. It's easy to spot early on because it is affecting the actual blade, so you'll see it happening sooner, so you can start treatment earlier. Whereas take-all root rot, it affects the roots. Typically when you start seeing the lime green yellow color show up in the grass, that's late in the game and the grass has already started getting affected. The root system's probably already dying. You're already going to get some dieback. Brown patch tends to be more prominent in the fall, and then it will show up in the spring, whereas with take-all root rot, it tends to be more prominent in the spring. Sometimes it'll show up in the fall. So they're both common spring and fall. Brown patch tends to be a fall disease, more of a fall disease. Take-all tends to be more of a spring disease. You want to watch out with a bunch of nitrogen. You don't want to put a bunch of fast release fertilizers down. You want it to be slow release. You want to get them treated with fungicides, but they both take two very different types of fungicides. You want to read your labels, make sure that you're using the right kind. You also need to remember that fungicides are only usually active for anywhere from 14 to 21 days. So if the fungus doesn't get killed off, you're going to want to make sure sometimes you might need 2 applications. So, but like I said, they're both very deadly. They both have very distinct signs, if you will. Remember, brown patch is symmetrical. Take-all tends to be more patchy. Brown patch, you're going to see it sooner, so you can stop it faster. Take-all is going to be noticed very later because it affects the root, so it comes from the bottom up. So usually there's already some death that's happening by the time you realize it. Nonetheless, you want to get on both of them very fast, and you don't want to ignore them. If you got any help, if you need help identifying whether you have one or the other, let us know. We can also make some suggestions as far as what to treat your grass with. It'll depend on the type of grass you have, the area you're in, which fungus you have, other things like that. That's why I don't want to just make any random, I don't want to just throw random names out there. You need to know specifics. You also need to know how you're going to be able to apply it, granular versus liquid. So anyway, if you got any questions, if you need any help, send us some pictures, shoot us a message, give us a call. Glad to help you any way we can. Y'all have a good day. We look forward to hearing from you.